With a yo-ho-ho, it's Taylor the Toaster. Welcome back to Let's Play Inazuma 11-3. In the last video, we went to the Alias HQ and we defeated Prominence, Diamond Dust, and Chaos. In the meantime, I got so many boots and other equipment pieces inside of Alias HQ that I decided to give each member of the team some boots. So they've all got even better stats than they had before. Like, Aphrodite has gained plus 17 on his kick stat, so I don't think I have to worry about him not scoring anymore. But instead, we're finally going to get back on with the main story by heading to, as usual, just the dormitory to do some training, because that is usually the objective in Inazuma 11-3. But you never know what the training actually entails.
Looks like we missed him. Guess it's not our lucky day. Where'd Eric get to?
Well, I thought he might be here in the Japanese camp. Looks like we draw a blank.
Hey man, say you're Mark Evans. Come on, don't be shy.
The squeeze.
Who are you?
Knock it off, Dylan. You'll squeeze the life out of the poor guy.
Sorry, dude. I'm just a friendly guy, I guess. I heard all about you from Eric, and I really wanted to meet you.
Eric, eh? You must be Erik Eagle's teammates, right?
Got it in one. My name's Dylan Keats, and I play for Unicorn, the numero uno US team.
The name's Mark Krueger. I've got the same first name as you, which adds to the realism of the game.
Did you say you were looking for Eric? We just met him in the American camp, so go home.
Sheesh, I guess we missed him.
So you guys are hitting the training hard too. I guess you could tell, but Eric's totally in the zone right now.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game, I just know it. I need to train hard and give it 110%. Well, I always give it 110%. This time's a bit special. Eric and Bobby are two of our best friends, and I want to give them the best performance I can against them.
Hey, you're speaking my language, dude. Now I'm all fired up.
But we've got to tell you, our team ain't all about Eric. This is no one-man show.
He ain't kidding. We're gonna take this thing to the max. It'll make for one great game, I guarantee it. See you around.
I guarantee it. I'm an American, and I guarantee things.
So that was Mark Evans, huh? Eric and Bobby weren't kidding. That dude's got something. Eric's been taking this tournament awful serious. I guess he wants to beat Mark.
I know how he feels. Come on, Krueger, let's do this thing.
You got it, Dylan.
Come on, let's get training. We have to beat America.
Mark, I'm a bit worried about Sylvia. Something's the matter with her. She looks like she's miles away. Maybe you could have a word with her once training's over. If you speak to her, she might tell you what's wrong.
Right, training's over. Let's go speak to Sylvia and find out what's wrong.
Sylvia, what's the matter? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just a bit tired. Don't worry about me.
You should have told me you were tired. Well, don't worry, I'll tidy up here.
Thank you, Mark. Actually, the thing is...
I'm going back to ignoring you now. I cared for all of 5 seconds. Goodbye!
He's gone. Eric? Why did you have to ask me that? Why? Eric, what's wrong? Why have you brought me to the American camp? And why didn't you want me to tell the others?
I'm sorry, Sylvia. I just had something I want to talk to you about, alone. You see, it's like this. Thing is, Sylvia...
Yeah, what is it?
After this tournament, I'm going to be joining the youth squad of a pro league club.
Wow, so that's it. I knew you had some news. I was so worried about you, Eric. That sounds amazing. Congratulations.
Now I'm planning to win this tournament before I join my new team.
Well, when you make your debut as a pro, I'll be there cheering you on.
Sylvia. This new club is in America. It will mean leaving Japan. When I realized I'd have to leave Japan, do you know the first thing I thought about? Sylvia, it was you.
Oh.
Sylvia, I know that you like Mark, but I can't help thinking. I think about having you beside me, about you being there to support me. Sylvia, I want you to come with me to America.
Eric?
Eric, Sylvia, you're both here! Now there's a surprise for you.
What if Mark and the others hadn't turned up just at that moment? He wants us to be together in America. But is that what I want? Is that who I want to be with?
Right, I think this is the last bit of kit to take back to the dormitory.
Eric just wasn't his usual self. There's still something he's not telling me. It's great news that he's going to join a pro club, but still, why do I feel this way?
Well, two people just nosying in on the romance. Is it too opinionated of me to say that Mark has enough girls to be interested in him already and Eric's actually a real catch and Sylvia should just go enjoy her life in America with him? That's just what I think.
Our valiant captain returns. Is something the matter with Sylvia? She seems rather tired.
Without Sylvia and Cammy around, I'll have to work 3 times as hard as manager.
Because, yeah, Cammy's still in hospital, in case you forgot.
Mark, the match against America is coming up. Pull out all the stops. I know you can do it.
Wait for me, Sylvia. My tactical nous and fine footballing mind are always at your service. Hey!
Right, I'm going to give it 1000%. Oh dear, Mark. Anyway, whoa, we've time skipped several days. Okay, guys, let's call it a day. We want to be all fresh for the Inazuma National game tomorrow.
You were smoking hot out there today, Eric. You looks like you can't wait to hit the pitch tomorrow.
Ah, gee. Well, tomorrow's a special game, you know. So you don't want your old buddies to beat you, right? Well, don't worry. We're not gonna let you down, Eric. Thanks. Yeah.
Eric, are you okay?
I won't lose this. I can't.
Don't push yourself too hard, Eric. Your body might not be able to take it.
What do you mean?
Sylvia, what are you doing here?
I can't stop worrying about Eric. Tell me, what's the matter with him?
Sylvia?
Well, I guess we'll have to find out another time. If you don't win this game, it's going to be very tough for you to progress any further in the tournament. I want you to play as if your lives depend on it. Is that understood? Right. Dismissed. Oh, I think I need the loo.
Give over, Jack. All our hard work in training will pay off, you see.
It's the big day. Yeah, we're going to play America. Well, I mean, we will do in the next one. First, we need to get there.
Camellia is still in hospital, and that means it's up to us. The team's success is at stake.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. You're right. I need to stay focused on the game. I'm Inazuma National's manager, after all.
When you're ready to play, head to the venue.
Yep, so it's going to be in Peacock Island.
which is another very classical American... well, it's not even an American thing at all, but America just doesn't get any modernism. It's all nice retro stuff. But we're going to head to Peacock Island. First we need to get to the port. I cut straight to the port. I think you kind of get the point. Whenever you need to go to an island, you need to be at the port. Then you get on the boat and you go to the path to the stadium. We still have to open up the menu and manually select Peacock Island. Technically, I guess you could get a boat all the way to Japan if you really wanted to, but you shouldn't. Well, okay, we get the cutscene now. That caught me off guard. We still have to actually walk through Peacock Island first, which is... I wish I hadn't touched that cactus. Hey, cactus juice is the nicest drink going, along with, like, Polish pure lemon juice drinks. They're wonderful. Whale Guard, that's Hurley Kane's move, so now he's got nothing unique as a defender. We actually need to go through some old saloon doors. And then this place is kind of maze-ish. It's not very nice to look at. To be honest, it reminds me of a place from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. The endless dungeon which you have to go through with Hydreigon. Oh, Gates to Infinity. How it was... okay at best. I love Explorers of Sky. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 is one of my favourite games of all time. Going into Gates to Infinity with any sort of expectations was my mistake. It could have been worse though. And then I went into Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon with low expectations. And then people started saying, oh, it's loads better than Gates to Infinity. This one's actually really good. So then after the 6th month wait, in between it coming out in America and it coming out in the UK, I thought, alright, I'm excited for Super Mystery Dungeon now. And then half the game is spent just sitting around at school, doing nothing. It made me feel like a child. And okay, hello, Raps. I need to give your password. Which is not found in this game. Correct way! I have not needed to use the internet even once for these passwords. I just know them, man! I even got through Fuji Forest in the last episode. In inverted commas, without using a map. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now... we just got a move manual for the special tactic, the Tube, which is much like Banana Shot, which I still haven't had the chance to use. In the rare instances you get to do a corner kick in a game, you can use the Tube directly from the corner to take a goal. In the anime, it's treated less as a special tactic and more just a special move which belongs to Hurley Kane, which I believe he does actually score with in the very next match. We also got the Andes Antlion, which is the special tactic which steals the ball if you were the Argentinian team. So we've got that now, which is good because they never even used it in the match when we actually took them on in the LP, because the match ends so quickly because it's a forced loss. But anyway, now here we are at Pokemon Black version 2's Victory Road's Skylar section. If I want to give a really obscure reference, I don't know, Black 2 and White 2 are the most underrated Pokemon games, so it's good to mention them. But here we are at Peacock Stadium. In the next episode, we will take on America's football team. Or soccer team, should I say. See you then, guys.